Hey, what's up, YouTubers? You know who this is. Your one and only, your girl, Miss Mary J. And yes, I am back again with another video. And I know some of you may have seen my video from earlier. Or if you haven't, you can go check that video out. It's just, a little message about faith. But, like I told you in my last video, I was going to be starting a new series or going to try to start a new series. And as you all know, this is a series for all my young ladies because I cannot stress this enough. And this series is called The Definition of a Woman. The definition of a woman. But before we jump into my topic today, did y'all see Sunday Best last night? Oh my gosh, Sunday Best is so good. Especially that one lady that she almost caught the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Sunday Best is really good. So for those of you that don't watch Sunday Best, y'all should go check it out. It's really good. But anyway, jumping back into my message, my series rather. The definition of a woman. Young ladies, we really have to do better. And I say this because, I see so many young ladies disrespect themselves by not dressing in the right manner or not acting in the right manner. And we can do better than that. That's why I wanted to bring out this series especially for the young ladies. Because I feel like it's something that they needed to hear, or it's something that will help them be better than what they are now, or act better than the way they're acting now. Because sometimes when you bring things to somebody's attention, it helps them realize it and helps them want to, see it like, okay, now I see what you're talking about. So now I can become a better me. So that's what I plan to do in this series. And once again, it's called The Definition of a Woman. So, what is a woman? A woman is somebody that first of all has respect for themselves, respect for others. They respect their mind, body, and spirit. They carry themselves in a certain way. And real women endure a lot of things. We have confidence. We carry a certain presence about us. And that is what separates a woman from being a girl. Because a girl is in the process of learning how to be a virtuous woman, basically. It's like I'm still learning. But yes, a woman knows that there's a time and place for everything. You cannot go everywhere, and you cannot say anything. Just for example, when I say it's not good to, go everywhere. Just like you may want to go out to a party or go to a friend's house sometimes, or go to the club maybe, just for an example. But sometimes we can't do those things because it might affect us in a certain way. So sometimes we have to tell them, oh, we can't go hang out today because we know it's going to affect us in a certain way, or cause the that going out to that party or to whatever is going to cause us to act in a certain way. So that way we have to just tell them that we can't make it this time because it's not going to be so good for us. And yeah, real women, we endure a lot of stuff, have a bunch of we do have a lot of respect for ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Sorry. Had a blockage, never mind. But you know what I'm trying to say. I had a mind block for a second. But yes, we are strong, we're confident, we believe in our abilities, and most importantly, when I say we take a presence about ourselves, we just like, say, if I was to walk in a room and it's not by the way I dress, but just by the way I walk in a room, that I command respect. See, that's the right way to get respect, not by the way you dress, but by your presence, by the way you present yourself. So there's like a certain way that you present yourself that you automatically command respect. Just like a boss going into a job, you don't respect him because he's a person. Well, you do. I mean what I'm trying to say is you do respect him because he's a person, but you respect him more because he's your boss, and that's the type of position he is there for. Like, and you realize that he's higher than you, so you automatically have a respect for him because he's your boss. And by him or her being your boss, there's a certain way they're supposed to carry themselves because they're your boss. They're not supposed to just go around acting any type of way. And that way, by their presence, by them just being there, they command respect. Just like we can command respect, young ladies, we can do it. We don't have to say anything when we walk in a room. We don't have to dress a certain way, because whether you believe it or not, people are going to notice you. You don't have to do anything for attention. Your body presence. When you walk in a room, people are going to notice you. So stop wanting to get attention in the negative way or in the wrong way, because people see you. They notice you. Yes, you are there. They might not say anything, but they notice you. So that's the important thing about becoming a woman, is knowing how to represent yourself in a way that a woman should. Confidence, respect, leadership, knowing when to talk, knowing when not to. And also how to, that just goes along with being a godly woman too, respecting, when not to say things, when to say things. It goes along with it. But yes, I know I did another video, well, a similar video to this, but I feel like my heart is leading me to go to this place again, because I see too many girls just all out there. And I know as women or young ladies, we go through so many things emotionally, and it's like we feel like we have to go out there and get attention from everybody, everything. Hey, do you see me? Do you notice me? I'm right here. And I know it's just a sign for help, because we all been through things. We all go through things. And as women, sometimes it can hold us down emotionally when we go through things. That's why we look for attention in negative ways. But you gotta learn how to turn that negative attention into a positive one, by saying, just because I'm feeling emotional right now, I'm not gonna let my emotions ruin my life, or ruin my life. Because emotions can cause us to do things that we normally wouldn't do if we wasn't feeling this at the time. Because that's the way God made us. We are emotional, and that's just the way it is. But even within us being emotional, we still can control it. And whether you're dressing a certain way because you feel like, not getting enough attention from home, or you've been through things, you can still change that and become a positive person. Be a productive woman. Be somebody that commands respect. You can command respect when you go into a certain atmosphere or place. You can command respect because of who you are, not what you look like. I mean, young lady, you are beautiful. You are a wonderful creation. So stop trying to get attention in the wrong way, because you are beautiful. You don't have to let everybody and anybody see everything, okay? Be who God made you to be. Be that victorious young lady, so that one day you can be a victorious woman. Don't you want to be victorious? I know I do. And I'm growing every day and learning how to become one every day. And it's about having confidence in yourself. The confidence to say, hey, I'm not going to be like I used to be. That disrespecting person, that disrespecting my own self. I didn't care what I wear. I didn't care how people looked at me. But appearance means everything. Just like I said in my last video, you don't even have to open up your mouth. But because of the way you're dressed, that's the way people just assume that you are. You can be one of the smartest, intelligent young ladies out there. But if you dressed like who did it and why, what you expect people to think? They gonna think you not smart, not intelligent, or like you don't respect yourself. You may, but how can people tell if you're dressing like who did it and why? So that's my point. And yeah, the definitions of a real woman. I want you to ask yourself, what is the definition of a real woman? Is she courageous? Is she brave? Can she endure much? Is she strong? Does she got a good head on her shoulders? Does she? That's the question I want you to ask yourself. But you can be courageous. You can go out there and strive for the best. You don't have to sit down and just, be out in the world doing all type of stuff. Come on now, ladies, we gotta get this together. I'm so serious. Like, my heart is right there for my young ladies. I'm young too. We all make mistakes. We all go through things. I'm right there in the generation too. I'm like, we can do this, young ladies. We got this. Women play a strong role in this world. We do. But how can we set an example for anybody else or other young people or other young ladies if we're not even being an example for our own self? Think about that. We got a strong, we have strong leadership skills, but, if we're not even being an example for our own selves, how can we be an example for others to follow the right way? Because eventually we are going to grow up and we're going to get older, and we don't want our daughters and our other friends and their daughters to see us like this and ask themselves, is it okay to dress like this, or is it okay to act like that? Because acting in a negative way is not good, because it only leads to one thing, and that's trouble. Trouble that you do not need. So why don't we just straighten up, do right? Because some of us know right anyway, but we just choose not to do the right thing. And I know I'm right. I know that I am. Cause you know some of y'all parents, they from the old school and they do not play. Trust me. They do not play. But it's like we continue on in this cycle of doing the wrong thing when the right thing is right there. It's right there. It's knocking at your door. Saying, I'm right here. You can come and do the right thing. You can come and be that productive woman I know you can be. Be all that God has called you to be. Why not? It's not that hard. Just as it is easy as, I mean, I know it's easy to do wrong. But it can be just as easy to do right. Everybody has choices. The life is full of choices. So why not, make a statement out here for these fellas, Because let me tell you, ladies, if anything, the person that is going to pay attention the most is young men and older men. They pay attention. Young men from 17 all the way up. They pay attention, Just like I said, when you walk in a room and you want to command respect by your presence and not what you say or the way you act or the way you dress, they notice every little thing. They might not say anything, but they notice. They notice you. And then you wonder why they come up to you and play you wrong. Because look at the way you dress. If you present yourself like, I'm not going to take no foolishness, then they're not going to approach you like that. But if you dress like who did it and why, of course they're going to come up to you and try to play you. Because you look like a fool, obviously. So if you look like a woman of integrity, a woman that has morals, has values, respect yourself, respect, please, respect. I cannot say that enough. Respect. That is one thing that is lacking, is respect. If we could just respect ourselves as young ladies, the young men wouldn't have to talk about us the way they do. They wouldn't have anything to say negative about us if we would just act the way we were supposed to. Act like a young lady. Don't act like the other girl out there on the street that don't know no better. Because half of y'all know better anyway. Half of y'all know better. So straighten up. It's time to get right, ladies. I'm talking to every young lady that's watching this video. For those of you that are doing right, continue on the right path, because God will bless you. For those of you that are not doing right and that know you should, straighten up. It's time to get right. Stop allowing young men and young boys to call us all these bad names. Give them something to have something good. Give them something good to say about us. Cause I be on Facebook and all them social media, seeing all these young boys and all these young men and older men and stuff like that, saying all these different type of things about our generation and about women, period. And it's like, if we can just stop dressing the way you're dressing, if you can just learn how to be a virtuous woman, they can't say nothing bad about us. If you're presenting yourself in the way you should, in the manner you should, then what can they say? All they can say is, yeah, that's a smart girl right there. That's a good girl, That's a virtuous woman. That's a young lady in the making of becoming a virtuous woman. So if you allow yourself, and it's not always going to be easy, because sometimes, we slide, not slide, but sometimes we get off in the wrong things, or we don't do right like we're supposed to do all the time. But if you can just push for the things that are right, push for the things that are good, I'm telling you, we can stop all this name calling from all that the young men have to say and all the young boys, because they're just immature anyway. Because sometimes they don't understand what we have to go through. They don't understand our minds and understand the way we work all the time. So that's the only way they know, is to call us all these names. because that's just how they think. But I'm telling you, young lady, that you can act better, that you can be better. Be a productive young lady. Be a young lady that is leading to go into a role model for somebody else. Be that. Be outgoing. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Ladies, don't you know that we have one of the biggest roles in life? It's real. Yes, men are important. But ladies, you know that we have a big role in this world. And if we don't get it together, how do you expect us to fulfill our role as women? We are empowered. We can do great things. God put us on this earth to do great things. Ladies, don't you get it? You can be courageous. You can be more than. You can be outgoing. You can be stunning. You are beautiful. Yes, you are beautiful. So it's time to wake up. Wake up and see the real you. Wake up. Wake up out of that fairy tale land. Wake up out of the dream. It's time to get right. It's time to do right. For real, for real. Or you gonna say, oh, I'm gonna get it right tomorrow. Why can't you get it right today? I'm so serious. Act right. What are you waiting for? You don't have to wait till tomorrow to be acting like you're supposed to. Act like a young lady. Because when you get grown, you don't know how to be a virtuous woman. Don't you want to be a virtuous woman? See how that sounds? Virtuous woman. A woman of integrity. A woman of confidence. A woman that knows where she stands. A woman that's not going to take just anything that anybody throws at her. Be confident in yourselves, young ladies. Don't just show any and everything. Because like I said, young men, they're going to be out there watching. And they're going to want to try to talk to you because of the way you're dressed. So if you present yourself in the right manner, I bet they're not going to come up to you like they would if you were dressed like who did it and why. Trust me. They can't. Because if I'm dressed like I'm supposed to be, oh, they're going to think, oh, now that's a young lady right there. She's beautiful. And I should approach her in a different way than just any ordinary girl because she's not going to respond to me in the right way if I don't. That gives them something else to think. And that's another thing. Stop letting young men see everything. Yes, I said it. Stop letting young men see everything. You don't have to show everything. Just like I said before, you are beautiful. You are unique. Let your mind do the thinking for you. You do not have to show everything. The only person that you have to show things to is your husband. Under God, when you get married. You have the right to do that when you get married. That's your husband. You know, you can do whatever you want. But far as right now, keep yourself. Love yourself enough. Do not show yourself. Everybody does not need to see everything, okay? Please, I'm telling you. Give them something to look forward to. Let them like you because of what's up here. Not because of what is showing, okay? Because looks fade away. But if you got this, if you got the mind to do right, if you got a positive mind, you can affect others to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? This, not your body. This is the key that unlocks greatness. You have greatness inside of you. So unlock it. Take the key and unlock greatness. Because it's in your future. All you gotta do is reach inside and get it. Do you want greatness? Do you want it? So reach inside and get it. Pull it out. Because it's in here. It's not, greatness is not showing your body off to the world, because the world has seen enough of the world have seen enough of young ladies showing their body off. Everybody does not need to see your body. Yes, you are beautiful, but cover up yourselves. Have dignity, respect for your own self, please. Be positive. Just like the saying goes, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So why waste showing your body? So why go off showing your body when you have all this greatness inside of you? Think about this. You go off wasting your time just to show your body off to a young man that don't care about you. He cares about something else, but he don't care about you. He's not focusing on the real you. Let him think about the real you, not your body. Not yet. Wait until marriage, okay? Marriage is the key. You can do whatever you want. But outside of marriage, use this. This is powerful. This is what God has given you. You are strong. You're courageous. So stand up, ladies. We got to do better. We got to stop wasting your time showing off your body, because that's just going to get you the wrong attention. Be positive. Move forward. Do great things, because you are great. You are great. You are wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made, y'all. Do you hear me? Stop seeking attention. Stop seeking the wrong attention, because it's all trouble. You do not need to get into that. I'm serious. For what? And then you're going to be like, oh, now I'm in trouble, so I should probably just go out and do it again. I'm already in trouble. No. Stop. Yes, I'm talking to you. Stop. Please. Just because you're in trouble now don't mean you cannot turn your life around. Just because you're negative does not mean you can't be positive. Do a 360, turn around, and do the right thing, okay? It's right there. Reach for it. Grab for it. Be a virtuous woman. Or be in the making of becoming a virtuous woman, okay? Y'all got this? Ladies, we gotta take our place. So serious. And this is only the beginning. You guys, young ladies, more is coming. This is just part 1 of my series. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all got something into it. And I am fired up for the next video. I can't wait. Y'all, it's going to be off the chain. I'm telling you. But yes, respect yourselves. I'm telling you, respect goes a long way. Now y'all think I'm playing, but respect goes a long way. But anyway, this is part 1. More to come in this series. God bless you. Much respect. Much love. And I'll see you in the next video.